Welcome to Integrate Podcast, or welcome back to Integrate Podcast. I'm your main host, Skyline, and today's topic is about singles Inferno, joined by two lovely ladies who we covered this topic in this show before. So, who wants to go first? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Don't forget your plugin. Just point somewhere. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Q.
Hey everybody, what's up? This is Q from the Blasian Badass podcast, and I'm super excited for our episode tonight. And yes, because I have a lot I have to say, but definitely make sure you follow me at Q the Blasian Badass on all my social media platforms, and definitely tune in and let us know what you think about this podcast episode.
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm Meg's Dimple Life and my Instagram. Just follow my Instagram. I don't follow anything. I don't use anything else, really. But I'm so happy to be back. I can't wait to talk about today's topic and definitely want to read your comments about what you think.
Mhm.
I'm going to go back right now because I have a lot to say.
We have a lot to say.
Okay, so we had covered Single Inferno before, and
Yes.
this is a new season, new cast, new everything. Even the way that everything is kind of like organized is completely, well, not completely different, but very different.
It's very
So,
different.
with that being said, so it's not really much for those who haven't watched Single Inferno. You can catch it on Netflix. I am not sponsored by Netflix in any shape or form, but if you like to, just email me. But anyhow, so let's go in order of like how we're gonna skip through the how we're going to discuss the topic. So right off the bat, just like Single Inferno, is first impression, right? So you personally, who made a first impression on you personally? Just looks. So no, without their personality or anything like that. So for me, I'm just putting this out there that it had to be Gyuri, right? She made the first impression on me only because that girl just did not talk and she was just a sitting pretty statue, I guess you can kind of say. But the part that reason why she made a first impression on me was because the girl gave her a compliment when they first saw each other and she didn't acknowledge it. And I thought that shit was hysterical. So that's the reason why she made a first impression on me. It was only like the first 10 seconds. I was like, what the fuck? This girl got some shit stuck up her ass or something? Like, damn, kind of like, you could at least said thank you, not,
Yeah.
Right.
hmm
So Gyuri was the first impression girl for me. She was the first one out of the five girls at the time. All right. Well, what about you girls?
Okay. It's Guan He. So he made the first impression because at first I thought, okay, he's gonna be pretty cool. Like, he seems pretty honest, upfront type of a guy, and then kind of seemed really chill. But I'll save the rest for later.
How did
But
he
he was a
pretty
first
cool?
impression.
Because in the first clip when they're introducing themselves, he legit said that like I came here to fuck shit up. That's what he said in the first like
This is true. And what was he the one that kept saying that everybody would want him and kept saying his name,
yeah,
like in
that
the
was like
introduction, Lee Guan He, Lee Guan He, right? I was like,
that was
oh
the
my
first
gosh.
clip of him. I just thought he was chill. I looked at that guy and I was like, he's probably gonna cause some shit. I just know it.
Right. Because when he introduced himself, he's wild. But then, when you saw him around everybody, he seemed like he was kind of chill. So I thought he was just all talk.
Yes, I agree. I thought he definitely made a really good impression on me in the beginning, just like
Yeah.
what you said, regardless of the introduction, because I feel like all of them were maybe prompt to say things like how great they are and stuff like
That's
that.
what
So
I think
everyone's
too.
awkward. So I'm like, okay, he just like overly exaggerate. And then when I see him around people in the introductory, I'm like, oh, he's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I'll save the rest for later. And for the girl, I think the one who made the first impression with me was Haesun. Um, I just think that I thought she was, I don't know, I thought she looks really genuine and like really down to earth. And I don't know, just over like a sweet person. So I, yeah.
Son was the one who gave the compliment
Yeah,
too.
she's the one who gave the compliment. Yes, I thought
Yeah.
she was like, like she's very confident in herself. But she's also
Hmm.
like very humble and polite. She's able to give someone a compliment and just like take in what other people say.
Yes. Out of the girls, was who was the one? She had the short hair, the one that
Yeah.
initially started liking
Yeah,
Guane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with you. She stood out to me. She seems genuine. Like,
Yep. Mm-hmm. Like
yeah.
she
So I
knows,
like her.
yeah, she knows
Hmm.
herself very well. Yep.
Okay.
all right. Now, as things progress, right? And that was just the first. That was the first six, I believe, or first five, I think.
Yes.
After that, when they introduced the plot twist, what did you guys think about the plot twist?
Oh
I already
man.
knew that there's gonna be drama, and I was like
Yes.
in for it. I was like, yes.
Yeah,
They were
me too.
fast with the drama, and it like really stirred things up really quickly, stir the pot. And I'm just like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. I think the plot twist came really fast,
Mhm.
especially after the first night. First of all, I thought they got to paradise really fast. Like it
Yes.
seemed like it happened like that this time. And then you just got done spending the night with
Mhm.
someone, and in the morning you're leaving with somebody in another car, some other guy, some other girl. Like
Yeah, going to
what?
a place that no one knows you, and then
Right.
just
Just gotta wait, go in the
yeah,
lobby, go get in this car with this person you don't even know who it is.
I
yep,
thought I seriously thought that some of them were gonna try to outsmart the show by like, damn, how am I gonna set myself back up to stay on the same island as her? Like how we
Hmm.
like because I thought that like they have to strategically plan it out because they're gonna rotate the people. That's what I
Yeah,
yeah.
thought they were gonna
I
do.
thought so too. I thought
me
they could
too.
like easily like cheat, like go back and like how do I get back to the other island and see my girl or like my guy
Hmm.
while like keeping the other guy on tab on the other island.
Right, right.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, watch some guy have like two girlfriends, one on each island. That's what I was thinking in my
Yeah,
head. I was
yeah.
like, watch that happen.
Right.
Yeah, but that did surprise me when they combined the island because I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were gonna start trying to strategically play how they're gonna play this out.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, they went fast. Like this is definitely a faster season. Like
Yes.
Yeah,
people are liking each other faster, they're bolder.
yeah.
I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah,
They
man,
talk
they
to
actually
each
have.
other. They share information.
share a lot of information and
Yeah.
then go around like about Guane, like they're talking shit about him and all the
Yeah.
girls are, and then all of them are trying to get with him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, except for Hasan. She didn't like talk shit. She listened to
Yep.
shit talking, but
Mhm.
yeah, I think
She
she genuine.
instigated.
She
She,
she liked him from the beginning though.
yeah.
Yeah, she did when she
She
got in the car with
instigated
them.
some. She was like, "Oh wow, did he? Oh, he said that. Wow."
Yep. I don't know. I wish that there would be more. I was like looking for. I'm like, oh, he's gonna get burned by all of them now.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
but no,
But
he
no, that
doesn't.
did not happen.
I was like,
This
these girls
was
are
my first,
stupid.
I thought he ruined his chance after those girls had the power.
right?
Yeah, I thought he
Right?
ruined his
No.
chance with every girl going forward.
I don't know what
Yeah.
they see. They need to
Yeah.
go
These
see an
girls are
eye
stupid.
doctor. They need to go see an eye doctor because I don't know
Yeah.
understand what they need to what they're
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I watched it and like I watched it actually twice, the whole thing twice, right? I watched the first time I watched it, I watched it in English.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And one of my friends, she was telling me that like you have to watch it in Korean only
Hmm.
because you need to hear how it's said. Even though you don't understand it, but if you watch how they say it and
Ah.
their body language
Yeah.
as they're saying it would make more sense and then read the subtitle. And so I went back. She's like, trust me, it's a completely different experience. So I went back and watched it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she's actually right. When you watch the English version, there's a lot of things they said it in like very monotone.
Mhm.
Um, and like so it comes off like, oh, it's not as like I guess you can kind of say rizzed or like has a lot of
Mm.
charisma behind it. But when you watch it in Korean and you kind of hear how they say it and how they're laughing and their actual voice tones, is like, oh, okay, now I get it. Because like the girls,
Mm.
they say kind of dumb lines. Their voice pitch like actually goes higher up and stuff like that. And then like Min Q and Min Woo when they're talking, you
Yeah.
can actually tell like how like soft spoken they are.
Yeah.
that they're so quiet. And I was like, okay, it really is different. So when I watched it the second time, that's when I kind of realized that like holy shit, this guy is like he's completely. I thought he was like a fuck boy at first, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
manipulative guy at first, but when you go back and you watch him in Korean and how he does it in Korean,
Mhm.
he's even worse. Like he's even like he's like, holy shit. Even though you know what's being said, but holy shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, who's your favorite couple?
Oh.
Favorite couple
Yeah.
is
Or maybe
Sion, and Minwoo.
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. The what's
So that's the guy that they say that it looks like he has a puppy face.
Uh-huh,
They
uh-huh.
say.
Yeah.
With the other girl, she's like very she's very shy.
Yeah.
She like didn't have enough time to talk to him. Like their schedule did not line up.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were my favorite because I think they are like kind of out of the drama and they're just
Mm-hmm.
like know who they like and they kind of like focus on themselves. They're just very chill, very like
Uh,
sweet and innocent.
I thought that she interested in Guan. I feel like all the girls were interested in Guan at one point. I thought
Mm,
so. Or was it who got
no, it
all
was
five
three of
candies?
them. I thought it was three of them that was like
Who
we
who got
know that
all
for sure.
I
who got
think there's
all
four
five?
of them because the new girl, the last girl that just
Oh
got there,
yes,
Minji,
yep, four of
she's
them.
trying
Yep,
too. She's
yep,
trying hard. Like
yeah.
she like seems desperate, like
Yeah,
to
so
me.
four girls. Yeah, four girls. But
Yeah.
So all five girls gave it to Haben.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Haben.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was surprised that somebody got all five candies when they did
Me
that
too.
in
I
the
was
mailbox.
okay during the candy scene. If it was me, right,
Right.
and I had to give out the candy, I'm gonna just let anyone know out there right now. I would have gave each and every one of them one.
So you're like Min Young.
Yeah.
Now the reason why I would have given all each one, right, was because so then no one would open a box and not have any inside and feel like some type of
Aw.
something like that.
Um,
So I would have
Would
done
you
it.
tell people that you did that? Would you tell like the group, you know how they were sitting around the fire? Would you tell them that you did that?
I would tell during the truth or dare part because during the
Yeah.
truth or dare they asked it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if I noticed that they were like exposing who they were giving it to, then I would have been like, I gave it to all you. And then I would have told them the reason why I gave it to all you, that I would have said is because of this, because I didn't want anyone to open their box and like no one got anything. I felt bad. So I was like, at least someone will think that somebody likes them or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah.
have
That's
then I
sweet.
would have been like, and I got nothing in my
I was surprised. I thought somebody would get nothing. I
Me
thought
too.
so, but everybody had something, which
Yeah.
was really interesting. What you know what that told me is that none of these guys really know what they want. None of the girls, none of the guys. Like, because
Mhm.
was it an Inferno where they had to go to the mailboxes, and in one season there were people that didn't get anything in their
Yep.
mailboxes. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, all these guys are just kind of testing the waters. All the girls, all the guys.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, because they don't know if the game is gonna like change the rules. Because they still have to worry about the older rules, such as like you're not allowed to go with the same person. Like that could be a rule,
Right.
but they didn't want to risk it, and so they would like taking their chances on everyone
Yep.
except for Jinsuk. Because at one point he was like very narrow minded, like a one gal type of guy, like only one girl.
Which one is he again?
Jinsuk, he's the buffest one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He's the
Yeah,
big
he's,
buff one.
yeah,
Mhm.
he
Yeah.
doesn't know what he wants now either.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Uh-huh.
I think he knows, but he doesn't want to admit it. Like
Yeah.
he
Oh
wants
yeah,
the new
I
girl.
agree. Yep.
Yeah, he wants the new girl, but she now wants Guanhe.
Yeah. She definitely wants
She
him.
wants him bad. Like she
Yeah.
looks desperate. Like,
Yeah.
girl, chill
Airplane.
out. Right.
Airplane. That's so embarrassing. I'm like, girl, stop. Stop. I was like,
The airplane. Yes. Yeah.
The airplane. Oh my god, I
when
laughed.
the guy saw him,
I
saw
laughed.
her doing that, like
Yeah.
her partner, I'm just like, girl, stop.
Yeah,
And
he's
then she
Right.
like,
starts
Who was
crying. I'm
she
like,
grabbing? Who was she grabbing? That and he kept pulling away. Who was that?
Guan Hee. She was grabbing
Oh,
Guan
yes.
Hee, and
Yep.
then, which guy? What's his name?
Not
oh,
Mingku.
Q, Min Q.
Mingku,
Mingku.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mingku was like watching on the side. I'm like, girl, you're
And then
embarrassing.
he was being nice to her,
He
like
He's
was.
letting
like,
her
He was.
cry. I
Yeah,
would have been
he
like,
didn't.
yeah, she needed to just cry by herself.
that was,
She cried
that
a
was,
lot.
yeah.
She did. I was like, you shouldn't be on this show.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she's, you know what, her and like, over half of those girls, over half, they were all Miss Universe, all three of them.
Yes,
Like,
I
yeah,
know.
It's so
crazy.
like that's what I hate about the show is like obviously they're picking,
Yeah,
these
people who
type
are
of
really,
girls.
yeah,
I would love to see a singles Inferno where it's just real everyday Korean people that,
exactly.
like I'm tired of seeing the cookie cutter, the
Mhm.
famous ones, the low key famous ones,
Yeah.
the buff guys who are posting all over social media. I mean, I've probably liked some of those guys' photos, when they're half naked. I just
Yeah.
don't know it's them,
Yeah,
or
it just like
whatever.
feeds into that expectation that's like all Koreans look like that.
Yes, I think this season has really like enforced the whole how superficial every Korean like beauty culture and everything standards are, and I'm just like this dating stuff is just almost like crap because everybody is picking each other for looks. That's one. Not that I'm against that because you definitely gotta look good,
Yeah.
but it's mainly that's the main thing that they can focus on this season at least. This
Yeah.
season.
I agree.
And I love the judges because my guy from the last season that I love, he is like, to me, the guys on this season, they're not that good looking.
Yeah,
But I love
Yeah.
looking at the judges because my guy that I think is fine as hell is
Yeah.
on there judging.
That's
And what's funny is to hear his commentary, especially when the guys are flirt, like he can tell and he's like, oh, yeah, he did that on purpose or he was, she's
Yeah.
purposely doing this. Like they pointed out, was it Minji? Where she kept, no, the other one that's in love with Guan Hei. She's got the
Hey, John.
This
Hey,
one?
John.
yes, the flirting look that, and
Hey, John.
everybody pointed out. Even the buff guy had pointed that out to her.
funny.
That call out was hilarious.
Okay.
I was like, that should be a meme. Like
Can
someone
I
like
just
do
say
that.
that like she took it really well when people made fun of her? Like she just like okay, I just have
She
to say,
did.
even though I judge her taste of men, like if I
Right.
meet her, I want to be her friend. I just think that she's so fun to be around. Like you can joke with her, you can make fun of her,
Yeah.
she can make fun of you,
Right.
and you'll have a good time.
Okay. To answer that question, she was actually my favorite couple because I didn't actually answer it, right? So like Guan Hee and Hae Jung when they're together, not because I want them to be together, it's
The
just
bickering.
the entertainment between the both of them cracks me up. It's like
Yeah,
I'm cold, go
they're
get a
like
jacket.
old married couple bickering.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm cold, go get a jacket. And then Meghan's like, I got an extra jacket. And he's like, go get it for her.
Yeah. I don't think I have a favorite couple, but the interesting couple is to me Guan Hei and Hae Sun because they're so honest with each other, and then the judges are right. He definitely talks to her differently.
Yes.
Like he treats her with more respect.
Yes.
And I think she definitely knew how to be flirtatious enough and still play hard to get enough to keep him coming back for more. Plus, she was very upfront from the beginning.
Yep.
Like, she was interested in him from the beginning. And then even when they're there, they had made this like, we'll meet at the last day or something like that,
Yeah.
which I'll get to my prediction later. But
Yeah.
they're an interesting couple because I think they've been very honest with each other and upfront. And now they're just in this space of what are we going to do about it?
Yep.
And I like to see that play out. It's like they didn't go through the whole games or anything like that. He definitely treats her like a woman.
Yeah.
And he treats all those other chicks, like girls, like little girls. But he also finds Hae Sun interesting. Like they have conversations. They can actually, have these conversations. He mentioned that one time.
Yep. I agree. They definitely have the different dynamic compared to the 3 other girls.
Yeah, you're right.
He's with
The Haejong something. No, the Guanhee something Derby. Guanhee Derby.
Garth Derby.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He was having way too much fun with that. I'm just like, I
Man.
don't, wipe that smirk off your face. I'm like, you're so annoying.
Right?
He was he was like looking at it and he was like, either way, I'm going back to paradise. And
I
then I
know.
looked at it, I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, and he was like, "That's where I live. I live
Oh
in
my
paradise.
gosh. That's
Like,
right.
that's my home." I'm like, "Okay,
I'm sure. I wonder how all the other guys feel about
him."
Guanyi.
Yeah.
Yes, because he's
Well, I
not
think
only
like two of
honest,
them.
but he's saying the truth.
Yeah, but isn't like two of his roommate, like his buddies? That's why he told like Minji or what's her name, to
Yeah,
like
Minji.
oh yeah Minji to like pick one of those two guys,
Yep.
right, for paradise rather than the other two that who are not his roommate and who he like sees as a threat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, when
With
he like told her to pick whoever got, I'm like, okay, I'm like, you are definitely this is your red flag here. I'm like, this is
yeah,
you're so annoying. And I'm glad she did not pick the guy.
yeah,
I'm like, there you
yeah,
go. But then
yeah.
they think about it later, and I'm just like, stop. You did
Right.
the thing.
Wanted her to Minji to pick Jin Suk. Because just so like because there's like a conversation that needs to happen there, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
So
they
at least like
should.
so that like I felt like they should have went just to kind of like just talk it out of like at least how he feels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
But her coming like her developing feelings for him outside of Paradise, that was interesting for me. I don't know. I thought it was
Yeah,
yeah.
yep, that was. I was surprised about that,
Yeah.
like
And-
how that happened.
uh-huh.
Okay, I gotta talk about the food. What the heck? It's sweet potatoes and canned chicken, like majority of the time.
Yeah, that was so funny. Like the
I was like, what the hell?
there's no
They're not even
kitchen anymore.
cooking anything this time. Like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah, in the first episode with the
no
carrot.
kimchi, no
Just the carrots.
rice, right? The carrots.
No, even their food as the day goes by are still like that too.
Nobody
Like,
knew.
All day long. Like, it's the same food.
They couldn't have like thrown the chef in this time. There's always one chef in the season.
oh
No
yeah,
chef.
there's always one chef.
They couldn't like work the
Nothing.
cauldron.
Nothing. And that's why I think Hasten, she be eating the hell out at Paradise. She be like, every time you see her, she's eating in Paradise, she's taking these big old bites of food and
Yeah.
she is eating good. Like,
Yeah, she's
That's-
like, I
that's
don't
what
know
she
when's
did.
the next time I get to eat. I need to pack
that's
like
right. I couldn't believe it. I was like, canned chicken and sweet potatoes again.
Yep.
That's why I
Mhm.
can't wait to see the next episode, right?
Oh my gosh.
Because of like Haben has been there since day one. He
Mhm.
had never went ever.
Who?
Like
Which
ever-
one?
Haben,
Happy-
the one with the glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Honestly,
All
he's
he
kind of.
does- yeah.
He seems really. I like him.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
like-
like
I
him, but he's just really quiet.
Mhm.
But he's like, the like he would have been like he's basically Moon from season 2, which is the chef in season 2, right?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
All you've been doing is just staying there, and he's been the one cooking and everything else
Yep.
over there. But it's just like these bland food and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, and I think I was like, if you know what, if I was there for 10 days on an island and I'm eating that, I probably would be quiet just like you and just don't have energy to do anything either.
No, shoot. If I don't go to Paradise, I'm trying to make something with them chicken and sweet potatoes. Like, I gotta do something. I'm not just gonna eat out there. Like, there's gotta be something.
The fucking carrots cracked me up.
The carrots were hilarious, and they all just kind of like sat there, like, okay, just taking these big old chunks, bites of big ass carrots.
The carrots is funny because it was like
Some of them, no, who was the buff guy? He didn't even peel it.
Jin Suk, that's what I was gonna say. Jin Suk
Yeah.
was like he was like trying to eat it and he turned to look and he was like, my teeth hurts.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. This guy, man. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Next question. The game changer, right? Which
Uh-huh.
is Minji. That's her name.
Mhm.
How did you feel about the game changer? Do you think she really changed the game when she came in? And when she came in and about her choices and her choices now, what do you think? Did she shook anything up or not really?
I think she definitely stirred the pot even more.
Yeah.
Because I think at first, like, I don't know. I think it also like amplifies like who Guan He really is because he's just like, oh, I kind of he has three girls and he just then he sees another like eye candy and then he just like, ooh, I maybe want that one.
Mm-hmm. But isn't she the one, I think right now? Which one is he really debating between now? Between there's someone in Haesun. Who is he
Minji.
really gravitate? Isn't it Minji?
It's
Yeah,
all three. That's the kind of tricky part.
yeah, I
Because
think he's
even like this
gravitating
last
to the new one.
episode, they kind of you see like the scenes for the next one, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's somebody he's choosing between. I think it was Minji,
Yeah,
but
it's Minji. Yeah.
because
Yeah,
here's what I hate. I think Minji definitely stirred the pot. I agree. I don't think she made that big of a difference because I think all the girls there are very confident in who they are. Like
hmm
all the girls there think that they're the shit. Like they really do. They've all said it at least once. I'd say I don't think Hasten said it, and one other girl, I can't remember which one. But a lot of them really just think that they're all that. Like they could whatever, get anybody anytime. But I think Minji came in, like I said earlier, she just came in like desperate. Like it's almost like I have to, like I'm making my rounds, I'm trying to talk to whoever. Because at first it was the buff one again. What
yeah, Jin,
yeah.
Jinsuk.
yeah,
Jinsung, yeah. First it was him, and then he was straying away from whatever the other girl.
yeah,
And
Minyoung.
now it's all about Guanhe. Like she looks desperate. Like even when Guanhe like pulled away from her, I was kind of happy because she would be irritated. Like if I was a guy, I'd be like, oh hell no, like you are so
Yeah,
just like too much. You're like
But
everywhere.
that's actually what I thought about Haeson. Like Haeson, I thought she was actually too much. Uh,
Really? I don't
like
know. I didn't see that.
to me, it was like if I'm with a girl that has that much energy, that much excitement, just go, oh wow, look at this, oh wow, hey, like I would be like, all right, yeah, this is too much. There's times to talk, and there's times to just not like. But she's just 24/7 energetic all the time, except for like I don't know. That's just me. I think she's too much. That's
Hmm.
it. Like energy wise, that was me. Um,
He did
but
say that too.
yeah, energy wise, even Guan he said the same thing, and I kind of agree with him that
Yeah.
he is a lot in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Jin Suk and Ming Young, right? That's the other girl's name you were thinking
yep.
of. Ming Young, like I like her, um, like their chemistry together. I like her like personality too at the same time. But because she's like very she doesn't really try to even bother getting to know any other guy or even made a move or anything like that. And no guy had ever made a move on her either because they
Mm-hmm.
think that those two were kind of shipped together,
Right.
right? But then when she started to try to make a move and stuff like that, I noticed that she like kind of had second thoughts and just didn't want to do it, and that she changed her mind and then wanted to just stay with Jin Suk, right? But it's funny
Mm-hmm.
because she changed her mind when the game changer came in. Like the moment
Yep.
the game changer came in, I think that's when she realized there's a potential threat that she just might lose him. That
Mm-hmm.
that's when she kind of like started to be more, I guess you kind of say open and express herself more, which is what
Yeah.
she wanted. But then now that he has like options, right? And now that she's doing it, every time she's like saying something or doing something, for her, she feels like she's doing it wrong, which I feel bad for her because it's not that she's doing it wrong. It's more the fact that I think Jin Suk has feeling for Minji, and that
Mhm.
he's kind of avoiding and dancing around some of the things he wants to say with her, but it's just mind fucking her at the same time. And that's
Mm.
why she's like getting upset. So I feel bad for Min Young. She's yeah. I don't think she sees it. That's the thing.
Or if she does, I don't think she's gonna worry about it, or
Yeah.
say anything. I
Yeah.
don't. It may not be worth it. She could just be that type,
Mhm.
or she doesn't. What can you do
Uh,
about it? Yeah, it's interesting. Like I think who who's one with the black rimmed glasses again? The guy, not
Min Woo?
Min Woo.
Yeah.
Yes, like that's been interesting to see his kind of like connection unfold too. Because at first he's been kind of like low key, I'd say. but now you kind of see, girls like gravitating towards him a little bit, and he's a little more, he speaks up a little bit more. So that was like interesting to see, because I swear he was so quiet like most of the episodes. Then all of a sudden, these last couple of episodes, I'm like, he's speaking up. Like he's actually kind of like social now.
You know what it is? It's the mystery factor because they don't know his age. Because if he told his age to the other girls, right, or to
Yeah.
everyone would kind of be like, that's why he's so reserved and quiet, right? Because when you're young like that, you always, like especially in Korean culture, you're supposed to respect by age and elder, right, and seniority.
Yeah.
So for him, he's so used to kind of just staying quiet and not saying something stupid to just.
How old is he?
24.
24. He just.
Oh, is he the youngest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the youngest.
She's the youngest.
He's
He
even
is
younger
the
than
youngest.
girls. Yeah.
The youngest girls, they're
26,
all like,
right? They're all
yeah, they're
26 or older.
all
Yeah.
Yeah.
the 1998 trio. Because
Mm.
all
Yeah.
the girls are 1998, so
Mhm.
he's the
Right.
out of all of them. So even like, so to him it's like that's why he's quiet. But for the other girls, they kind of look at it as like, oh, he's so mysterious. Like I want to know.
Right.
Yeah. But then once you know his age, the fucking mystery's gone.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like
That's
that.
a good point. That's a good point.
At least that's what I think. Because usually,
Right.
But do you think like even though Guri knows his age, like she was still interested in him?
Yeah. Yeah. But she got interested in him because, the buff guy
Mm-hmm.
was getting interested in Minji, right?
Mm.
yeah.
Isn't that when it turned for her? Because
No,
she was,
no,
wasn't she?
Yuri is her first choice was Minwoo, but Minwoo didn't choose her.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Okay, I
That
forgot
was her
about
first
that.
choice, yeah. Minwoo was her first choice, and it's fucking funny because like she's actually the oldest one out of most of the girls. She's 28, and but yeah, you're right. She was like more. I guess she kind of like if you don't know the person's age and you kind
Mhm.
of like just ignore the age factor and you would just like always had eyes on that person and they didn't and for like 6 days straight because it was like about 6 days when they finally got to go Inferno together when she won the first game,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think by then you kind of built like especially like because you already built that it's like your classmate friend that you went to school with in the beginning, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
it's been 2 weeks, and you kind of had to find a partner to go to do a class project. Of course, you're gonna pick the one that you came to class together right in the beginning because you built the connection already. So I think that's why she chose him because he was like the first one there when there was only 5 of them at the time. So I think that's
Okay.
why because she doesn't really talk to
Yeah.
the other guys that much, and when you don't talk, that kind of eliminates your chances to like even find out or know more about the other person.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
In the beginning, I thought she would be the one, like the second season where, the very popular girl in the second season. I forgot her name.
Oh, sing song. No, it's not. It's Seong. Oh, I can't remember it. Yeah, the
Yeah.
pianist.
The which
Mm.
one?
No, in the second season, she was really popular. We're all like designer names.
Oh no, that's Gia.
Yeah. I thought she was very similar to. She's gonna be like Gia, like super
Oh,
popular, like gonna get to know everyone just because of her. Like when someone compliment her, she's like, oh, like she didn't even say thank you. So never mind.
yeah.
Love it. And then, but she was like after that, like she was like really quiet when she didn't get. No one chose her to go paradise and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Funny.
yeah. But also,
She's like,
can we talk about how cool she was when she beat all the girls in the flag, the tail, and the hat thing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. That was
she's like-
really good.
she's like badass. She's like
Yeah.
smiling while she's like beating
oh,
everyone
the
up.
whole, I didn't even see her breathe. That's why
Yeah.
I was scared. I was like, this girl's just smiling, not even breathing.
Yeah, I was like, did she
Uh-huh.
even blank when she like?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love the other one where Hey Son, where she was determined to win
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
chicken. That one,
The chicken?
The fact that they just stood there and looked at each other. And she had,
they gave those looks. Oh
Mhm.
man! And the other girl cries. I'm like, Stop
Yeah.
crying. Like
I
she was getting on my nerves. She really, Minji shouldn't be on this show. Period.
shouldn't.
She cried
Yeah.
because she knows that she's not gonna be going with the guy she wants to go with.
She don't know what she wants. She was making her rounds.
Yeah.
Guanhe, I don't think. I mean, she finally decided, but Guanhe's like 36. Like, how
Yeah.
old is she?
She's
Guanhe, no,
26. Yeah, they're 10 years apart.
Yeah, he's 36.
Mm-hmm.
he's no. I'm trying to figure out when did she even had to change her heart with
She was with the buff guy. She was
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She thought that like when he was making a rude comment about her outfit looking like
grass.
like was it grass or like Teletubby? I don't know, or something like that. Like
yeah,
making
Dipsy.
fun of her.
Teletubby.
But he
Jinsuk
said-
did that.
he said it
Jinsuk
looked
did
like-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said it looked like
So
grass.
she
The
got
color,
confused
the
as to what-
Teletubby.
Yeah.
That's what Jinsuk said, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep.
yeah.
And then the
And
other guy told him like, oh, it wasn't. She thought it was Guan He who said that rude comment, and
Yeah.
one of the guys was just like, oh, it was not him that made that comment. It was another guy, and so she's like, oh, okay. And then like
Yeah.
the other guys told him that like Guan He's funny, so she liked
Yeah,
the
that
guy.
one he was her type.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, everybody keeps saying somebody's their type, and I'm like, they don't know what their type is. Like,
Yeah.
they each keep saying it, but they say it different times for different people. They're totally my type.
I thought the dinosaur comment cracked me up.
Wait, what? When was?
The one
Oh,
that,
so it's like a dinosaur?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you attracted to guys who look like puppies?" They're like, "Yeah,
Like
like those type of
dinosaur.
guys." And then she asked how the other one looked like, and he's like, "He looks like a dinosaur." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh shit!" She's like, a dinosaur," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my gosh, it's so hilarious. Honestly, like I don't think anybody on this season has been like super interesting to me. Like, like if I was a guy, I don't think any of those girls I would date for a long time, and vice versa. Like for the guys, if it's opposite, there hasn't been any. I don't know. It just seems really basic, kind of relationship 101, shallow talk. Like at least in season 2, there was some deeper conversations happening with people. And this one is kind of like, okay, that's why I feel like a lot of it was scripted. And it's more, we want the drama this year, or this season.
Definitely like more, like they want more drama, and I think it works out for the cast anyways, because that will give them exposure and to be like the next famous person.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because their Instagrams are blowing up, like you can just see all that happening. Yeah. And I think they're just getting what they need.
Like if he wasn't on the show, I'm like, we would never know about Dex, and he would never been on like a movie or like this reality TV show as a host. So
yeah, that's true.
All right. So, what's your thoughts about Guan He since we're on the topic? Because you guys have so much to say about him.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to just say one, I liked him from the beginning because I thought, okay, he's going to be kind of cool, interesting, whatever. And it's not that I don't like him now, but okay, here's what I appreciate about him. He's definitely been upfront saying, I like this girl, or I think I'm going to like this girl, or I might like you. Like he told Hey Son, I didn't want to go to paradise with you again because he wanted to basically be with another girl to make sure Hey Son was the one he wanted, so he's like, I had to go with somebody else, but instead you picked me. So he's like, I'm not sure now what to think, which I was like, okay, that just like threw me off. But I think and he's a basketball player. He's an athlete. And I think I don't think he's serious about a relationship. I think he's just on there to just kick it, have fun. Who's he going to end up with or whatever, or who's he going to, end up with to go fuck. Yeah. I mean, that's like, he totally seems like fuckboy material right now. and I'm not saying the other guys aren't. I'm just saying he reminds me of the fuckboy that's going to be straight up with you. And girls are attracted to that because it's like, oh, he could be like someone that could be challenging. I could be the one to like settle him down. I could be the one to get him. I think that's why a lot of girls are kind of like, hovering because that could be their prize, and all these girls are confident in themselves, thinking they're so badass that, they can get anybody they want. So
Yeah.
let's go for the guy that's going to be most difficult. And I think he's pretending to be most difficult because that's what's going to get him. The other guys are so damn quiet.
Yeah.
Half the time, you don't even know they're there unless they get interviewed.
Yeah.
All you know is
episode
Guani,
all
like,
about him.
Yeah.
right. So that's kind of my thought on him. So I'm not mad at him. I just think, I think that he is trying to, I don't think he's just there for anything but to fuck somebody.
Yeah, or he's
Seriously.
there. He's definitely there for just like all about him, like on the camera on him all the time, and he's
Yeah.
doing the right things to get the camera
Mhm.
on him all the time. I don't know. You're not mad at him, Q. You're so nice. I'm so mad at him. He is. He's very manipulative, but like you said, like he's very honest too. Like he tells
Right.
you like what he wants. Like he's just like, I
Mhm.
want you to chase me. Why aren't you chasing me more? And
Yeah.
that's really annoying. Just like you want me to chase you, but you're not even interested in me. Like if I were one of the girls, I'm like,
That's
I don't have
right.
interest
That's
in this.
true.
Like
Mhm.
if I share the information with all the girls, best believe I will be one of them to burn you on the stake. I will definitely burn you.
Mhm.
I don't have time for that.
I don't think he's honest, to be honest with you. There's a few times I've caught him in a lie, right?
Ah.
It's actually a
No.
few times I've caught him in a lie, only because I'm watching from the outside, so I can kind of memorize what he says. Like I'll name like two for an example. One of it was like the hot tub when he told Minji that like he won't go into the hot tub because
Oh
he's
yeah.
forbidden from going in
I
it, right?
know. That. Yep.
And
Because he's what?
he's forbidden from going
Yeah,
into the hot.
Minji's was like, don't go on a hot tub with whoever you're gonna go paradise with, and he's like,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah,
But
he's
and
like,
then he
okay,
was
First of all, Minji, back up.
Yeah.
Like,
he
yeah,
hopped into it. He hopped into it. Hey, Sung, right?
yeah.
yeah, of
That's-
course.
But you know what? If she knew, she's
With the
gonna
rose
cry.
petals all over his body.
Yeah, stacked of them. But you know, it's like even with Minji like found out about him going to the hot tub, she's just gonna self-blame and cry about it and say that like, oh, it's because I didn't pick the guy that he told me to pick.
No, so
And now
that's
he's
the
mad
other
at
one
me.
that I was gonna say that well, like also doesn't it also doesn't it's not really a lie because he made a suggestion. He made a suggestion that
Mhm.
he think that she should go with Jin Suk, but he said that like he think that would be a better like choice for her if he wants to do it where he's not worried, right?
Mhm.
Which is why she picked Wanik. I mean, not Wanik. She picked Min Q instead.
Mhm.
So that's why she picked Min Q. She picked Min Q just to make Guan Hee not worry, right?
Mhm.
But Guan Hee wanted her to pick Jin Suk so he could. That's the competition again. He can get. He has a few feelings, etc. Right?
Yeah.
But he said that as a suggestion. The hot tub. She said that as a command. He agreed to the hot tub. The suggestion, Minji never agreed. He just only said it as a suggestion. So he can't really be mad at her for not listening to a suggestion. She kind of has every right to be mad at him because he disobeyed a command that he agreed to.
Mhm.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. But at the same time, the second part about the lie was about the helicopter that I caught him lying about the helicopter part. Was during the helicopter part, he said that like, oh, let's make sure that when we're on the helicopter, let's not be like mean or rude to each other, make it awkward. And then she goes, okay. But then he goes and give her the complete cold shoulder right after. Like, he's
I don't.
very
Honestly,
he says
that scene was so funny to me. I was like,
I felt bad. Like he fucking oh my god, he had to wipe away.
she needs to boss up. Like, you think you're all that, girl? You better boss up. Like, don't cry. I mean,
Yep.
she broke down.
Yeah.
Like, girl, she kept breaking down. I was like, this chick is on the wrong show because your feelings can get hurt real quick on
Yep.
any like singles or dating shows.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to find whoever they want for whatever they want. They
Yeah.
want to get the right person.
And
Yeah.
like I'm also glad that he didn't like give her the attention because we know that like he's more drawn to the other girl.
Yeah.
And he wants to be
Yeah.
respectful as well because like okay, she picked me, like I'm supposed to go paradise with her, so I shouldn't like I should pay attention to her and not Minji. You
Yeah.
know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's interesting. I don't know who he's going to choose. I do think that him and Hasten make the best couple because at least out of the girls that are liking him, I think that she should be his first choice. But
Yes.
okay, we're not on the predictions yet, huh?
But
I have some
to it,
predictions.
yeah.
Yeah.
we still have 15.
Okay, wait. I want to know what you guys think about Min Q. Like, I think he's been kind of, I don't know, like he's been just kind of like almost fade in the background type to me.
Yes.
It's been really sad because I thought he would actually be a little more interesting on there. And I think that he seems like a really good person.
Yeah, he seems like a very honest person.
Yeah.
And
when I think about Min Q is I think he comes off way too open. Like when you have a conversation with a guy who's way too open and that you could communicate your emotions with and stuff like that, that for like a girl talking to a guy, if you're that type of guy, you become more of their friend. From my experiences, like when I speak to girls on more of like an emotional level and I can kind of connect with them emotionally, like that they can vent kind of, not emotionally like where you're flirting. I'm talking emotionally like a friend or like a therapist or something like that. You will most likely get put into the friend zone. Or they only will view you as a friend. They can never see you as a romantic sexual partner, which is a lot of a confusion that a lot of boys tend to make because they thought that like maybe because she talks to me and stuff like that, that they will kind of like, I guess you can kind of say win brownie points, I guess you can kind of say. That's what it takes in order to get to know a person better if you listen to their trauma and stuff like that. That's what a lot of guys thinks, but what will always happen is that you end up becoming more of a friend, not someone that they see a romantic partner with or see themselves like in that type of connection, like not even sexually after, you know? That's the problem Min Q has. He comes off too much of like a brotherly type of vibe or a friendly type of vibe. He's a great person, but I think he's good because of that. Like, you know, he's the type that I will hit up like, yo, let's go play basketball or something like that. Let's go out drinking. But I can never hit him up to be like, yo, let's go to the bar and pick up girls because I don't even think he would know the first fucking phrase to say to a girl at a bar. I think he would just like, you know what I mean? He doesn't have that type of like sway, that vibe, that charisma, that like that a pickup artist would have, that bantering. He doesn't even have the bantering either. And if you can't make fun of a girl, right, then you can't like you can't really know how to like flirt that well. You have to have like some type of bantering to it. And he doesn't even give compliments. I noticed I never seen him give a compliment to a girl like you look pretty today or I like the way your shirt falls down. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
He looks like a dinosaur, but he's not a dinosaur.
That comment I could not believe.
You know that Instagram, those like memes, they're like, looks like a whatever can. Yep. So he looks like it. They say he's a dinosaur, but he's not really a dinosaur.
Right.
He's a herbivore dinosaur if he is. Not a carnivore, I tell you that much.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think that he stole the show for sure. He definitely did. I couldn't see it being as interesting without him.
What?
The whole not him. Guan He. I was thinking about Guan He again.
Guan He. Yeah, Guan He. This is like the Guan He show. Like
it is. It is Guan He singles. Guan He singles Inferno.
He's just like, he reminds me a lot of Jin because of the drama. Because when Jin's the army guy, if you guys don't know.
Yep.
Came into the show. That guy came and just fucking wrecked every fucking like. That's the real game changer. Like when he came, he like there was even a new guy after him, but it like overshadowed him. But when Jin came, Jin definitely changed the whole scene. Every fucking girl wanted to talk to him. Like
Wait,
they
Yes.
lined up to talk to him. Like that's insane. Like I didn't even see that happen in this show. But
Hmm.
um like he was like when he came, every fucking girl talked to him. Every girl.
Yep.
Like every girl.
Yep, that's true.
But he was like, it's funny because once you finally talk to him, you realize that like he doesn't flirt. He doesn't. He just doesn't flirt. He just like talks normally. But every girl's like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like they just put this like thing around him.
That's so true. That's so
So much.
true.
Like he's so strong. He's impressive. And I was like, but when you watch him just like separately, you're like, yeah, you want your iced coffee? You might want to drink that. You should sit over here. Okay.
Yep.
When the girl that had the one that he like had a crush on him and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
like talk to him, he always like she asked him questions like, "Well, why didn't you pull me aside today to talk to me?" He goes, "I was still sleeping. I couldn't find you."
Oh my gosh.
He
Yeah.
making talk to him was fucking funny because it was just like him trying to speak English and shit. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
That was last season was definitely Jen's show, which is why he's the host on this
Dex,
season.
Dex.
Yes,
I'll be
this is
surprised
true.
if Guan He is the host of the next season. I wouldn't
Right.
be surprised.
He
Just,
should be.
yeah,
Right. He
should-
definitely should be.
just so he can admit the fucking schemes that he was doing because I'm not stupid either.
Yeah, he has
I'm there and I'm
schemes.
watching this whole shit happen. I'd had my chin down too, like
Yeah.
I'll be over there with my carrots like
Oh my gosh.
I
I
feel like-
wonder what these girls are really after. Like, I'm not sure if the girls are really after serious relationships either.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't seem, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't seem so stand out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe they want somebody to date or
Yeah.
to celebrate all the boyfriend girlfriend holidays. I mean, you know,
No, I think status is really big in Korea, right?
true,
So
very much.
So the guys who had a lot of airtime, I noticed was all the guys that has high status.
Yep.
And so the girls, they're going to chase after status, right? Not because of like, not saying that because of like shallow or anything like that, but status is one of the big selling point when it comes down to matchmaking.
Yeah.
And obviously your status means a lot too in any country that you're in anyways. So if they're clout chasing, there you go. That's the phrase I was looking for. If they're clout chasing, then it's all fun and games and it's all fair too, because everyone fucking does it. Everyone. Like, you know, like I'm just gonna throw this out there. So Megan Fox, I'm still single, so you're out there, right? So like, you know, like, of course, Megan Fox is not the hottest girl in the world, but she has high clout. And everyone put her a lot of high clout, which is why I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't mind dating Megan Fox either, you know? But like, but see, it's like that. I think the girls are doing the same thing. I could see them doing it, like that it's because he has like the highest clout, is why they're chasing him. And of course, because he's not easily obtainable, makes it even more funner. Because I believe that was one of the things I discussed with the podcast before, Q, about like you wouldn't like it that like if you can go and talk to a guy and there's no chase and the guy you'll just win automatically.
That's true. That is so true. Yeah.
You will want to. You usually have a crush on someone that you kind of have to slightly chase or chase fully, right? Because if you don't, then there's no excitement. There's you won't be really attracted to that person.
It's like Min Young, like with Jin Sok. Yeah, because that's what she said. Like, everyone just assumed that we're together. Like, I wish that it was a little bit of a secret. Like, gives me opportunity to talk to other people and stuff like that.
Yep, that's true. That's a good point. I've been looking at like their Instagrams. Haesun has the most followers. Like, she is balling on here. Like, it's crazy to see. And I didn't realize, you know, what all she does except for, because she always just tells everybody she's a student. She's still a student.
Yeah.
She's really smart.
Yeah, she is.
She's what's that word I'm looking for? She fits the more Korean girl. That's why she gets it more. Because the Miss Universe, those girls are very animated, I guess you can kind of say.
They are.
They don't have a
Yep.
lot of personality, so which is why a lot of girls can't relate to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Haesun and Haejong, those two together fits more of the Korean girls, which is
Yeah.
why those two have like a lot. And plus, she probably has
Mm-hmm.
a ton of like that stare that she probably should patent out. All right, so
Right?
predictions, final predictions, right?
Ah,
Make it easier. Let's just nail the motherfucking guy out of the way. Who do you think Guan Hee will end up with?
oh, God.
Or I think the guys have to pick, right? Who do you think he's picking? There you go. Sorry, because the guys have to walk to the girls on the destination and pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the girls pick after. Who do you
That's the
think
thing.
Guan Hee is walking to, and who do you think he's picking?
I'll be right back really quick because I have an idea, but I'll be right
Okay, okay. I can't really decide. It's either he's going to walk to Haesun or Minji. I just think that like ideally I want him to walk to Haesun because they fit so well together. Like we said earlier, he treats her differently, more respect and stuff like that. They just like a better match in terms of like personality and how they view each other. But I kind of feel like might go with Minji, the one who cries for him all the time, because like he said, he loves girls that chase him, and she, out of all the other girls, chase him like crazy, like to no other. And
You
yeah,
you don't think Haejong kind of chase him?
Haesun,
No,
Haesun
Haejong.
does.
Haejong.
Yeah, I think
Chin girl.
Haesun, huh? The short
You don't
hair
think
girl,
the chin
right?
girl? No, chin girl though.
Oh, Chinjiro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he already kind of cut her out.
Really?
Yeah, I really think like she's not even in his like radar because they had a conversation one on one and said that he felt like there was a fallout between them after they came back from paradise, and I don't know. I feel like she also hurt his ego. He has a big ego when she called him out. So, and he doesn't like that. Even though she apologized, like I feel like when she apologized, it made it worse for him, which I am okay with. But it just like definitely hurt his ego. So he doesn't like that. So I don't think she's even in the picture.
Who is this?
So
Um,
chin girl. Did you know that?
Hajon.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think she's in the picture with Guan Hee
Guan
at
Hee.
all. Like
So you think
she's not even like a choice for him. I just think it's either Haesun or Minji. Just because Minji tries a lot and he loves girls that tries very hard, like always the one showing the most effort in chasing him. Like he told her to like write him a 10-word letter, and she did. It's like stuff like
yeah. That
oh my gosh.
and she's gonna still continue chasing him even after the show
oh yeah.
because she's supposed to get dressed up all pretty and go to his games, his basketball games.
Why did I miss that part? I don't even remember that.
Remember that
Yeah.
part? I remember that part.
I remember that
And then
part.
she said that like, I will. And then he's like, for me, you will? And he goes, yeah, I will. And I was like, what the fuck? This girl.
Yeah, because she's like, I want you to be very proud of to have me around you, so I'm gonna dress extra pretty, like stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When did they say that? Where were they?
They were in
Were they?
paradise. They were in paradise.
Yeah.
Wow. I missed that part.
Did you miss her PJs?
Yeah, you remember how her vagina was? I was like, I saw her changed, right? I saw her.
First of all, I don't think. Okay, I don't think it's her PJs because he was like, "Oh, don't you want to change to your PJs something more comfortable?" And she said, "No, I want you to dress pretty." So it's actually not her PJs. We already know that
Yeah.
she didn't plan on wearing her PJs. She said that outright. So, but I just think her choice is very interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
caught,
was like, this is like, okay,
it caught
It's
my
the
weird.
opposite of like being relaxed. He's like, "What do you want to change to something that more casual, more relaxing?" She's like, "I want to be pretty." Like, she's like,
Yeah,
I would have been
that's
happy
right.
if I was him. I would have been like, yeah, all right. What do you want to eat? Did you eat yet?
You know what though? I wonder if Guanhe is wondering because a lot of these girls, everybody knows he's a professional basketball player now too.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
wonder if he's also thinking, if they're only trying to be with him for that. Because think
Oh,
about how many girls he deals with on a regular,
that's true.
at these games. He's traveling, playing everything. I know he's got girls just like throwing it at him, like always desperately coming after him. So it kind of makes sense, like his arrogance. But
Mhm.
I'll bet you he's wondering how many of these girls are there just for that,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
oh, I haven't
you
thought.
know?
Now you
And
say it.
like his little puns or his little sarcasm, I think a lot of that has to do with him trying to weed out
Mm,
who's actually here for me versus
mm.
my status type
Yeah.
of thing,
So who do
you
you
know?
think? So who do you think he'll choose, or like want?
Uh, I think okay, and I'm basing this off of the fact that they showed a clip of him crying, for the next episode. If you watch like the kind of
Yeah.
like
I
after,
didn't.
the post.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did.
And yes, I think he's going to end up picking Minji, but
Mhm.
he really wants to pick Haesun. And
Mm,
because then they showed a clip of Haesun saying to him, listen, I'd rather you not pick me than if you don't know who you want. Like she said
mm,
something like that. Like
mm.
I'd
Yeah.
rather don't, if you can't
Yeah.
choose yet, which I applaud her for that because
Yeah.
she could have been desperately like, no, pick
Mhm.
me. But she's more like, it's all good. Like if you don't want me and you still want to be what you're torn between whatever, go for it, pick her.
Yeah.
And he may want her to be like, no, don't do that. But I think she's smart too.
Yeah.
But I want him to pick Hasten, but I think he's going to pick Minji. And that's based off those clips. And I could be totally wrong because you know how that is. They always show these clips that deceive you,
Hmm.
which it
Yeah.
could be. But I feel like he's going to pick the wrong girl. And
Yeah.
I think he should pick Hasten because I think she's the only one that can handle him,
Yep. That's why I said.
honestly. And she doesn't need his status. She's got triple,
So,
she got more followers than at least 3 or 4 of them put together.
Yeah.
so
And I think she's very confident in herself. She's intelligent.
Hmm.
He can have, because in their first time in paradise, like he wanted, he likes having good conversations too.
Hmm.
And she can do that. A lot of these other girls can't. Like,
Yeah.
she can talk about intelligent things. So yeah, I think he's going to end up picking Minji because she's so just like on him.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think he's going to miss out on Haesun. And quite honestly, I kind of hope that's how it goes because I want him to regret the fact that, you
Hmm.
picked this chick over here who's very, very shallow, who, when you should have picked her.
so far I'm 0 for 3. Every single one I predicted, I've kind of been right. So
Oh, this is true. This is true.
yeah, I think Guan Hee is going to pick Haesung only because if I go by vast majority, it was like if I go by my feelings, uh,
Hmm.
it would be more correct. But I know that like the netizens, they would most likely want those two to kind of get shipped together because
Totally.
it's
Yeah.
just like the other last two,
Hmm.
and unfortunately, those two are the two that should be shipped together because
Hmm.
because majority of people would rather have those two because they kind of see her as a loyal one girl, right? And if you're a loyal one girl, kind of like the guy too, if you're like the other puppy dude in the last season, uh,
Yeah.
you only stick to one. They've always like never crushed the person who always like stay devoted and only follow one
Mm.
guy, and even though the guy or girl was like like going to see others. Most likely, that's what's gonna happen. Is that he's going to have to pick her, and then there's gonna be a scene where he's gonna have to turn down Minji. I think that's what's gonna happen. I
Hmm.
believe.
Mm.
Um, if I go with my feelings, usually, I would think Guan Hee would go with a girl like Minji more because that to me is like the if the guy doesn't like, I don't know, it's like guys are usually more attracted to like the currency of attention, right? That if you get a lot of currency and attention according to what you desire and what's feeding you, then you usually want to keep that instead, right?
But they did say that he did say that Hasan was actually always trying to like take care of him, look out for him,
Mhm.
In the
you know,
beginning,
through.
yeah, but then when she played the card of like, I'm gonna go see other people
Uh-huh.
and then I'll meet you at the end, he didn't like that,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's when because you don't really, guys don't want to hear about the other guys
Mhm.
or even want to see it.
But
Even though
we
they
gotta
have
listen about the other girls, you know? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, these double
yeah.
standards, even though
So
they have
right.
yeah, so that kind of upset him, which is why he kind of went on a like, I'm gonna go see this person, this person, this person, instead,
Hmm.
because I was just gonna play the game anyways. So
Mm.
so that's probably what made him second guess things.
Mm.
Um, that's most likely what he's gonna end up doing. I think he's gonna, at least that's what I think. He's gonna ending up with Hasan no matter what. And then it's really at the very end of whether he's gonna pick her or not. But it's kind of confusing because at the ending clip he was talking about his decision, which is weird because of like
Uh-huh.
it kind of hinted that like he's gonna end up getting to choose instead. That the girls are gonna have to choose the guys instead
Oh, do
instead
you
of the
think
guys
it's a
choosing
flip?
the
Because
girls.
things a flip.
Yeah, maybe it might flip.
Ah.
Maybe it might flip flop.
Ooh,
So
they might do that since they've done so many other new
because the
twists.
guys
I
in
would
this
like that.
episode,
Yeah,
I
I
would
would
like
like
that.
that.
yeah, the guys in this episode are so fucking no personality.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
That the
Except
girls
for
go
Guanhan.
to.
I hate to say
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
So then that way Min Young can go straight to Jin Suk, and he's that's the only option he has.
right.
Yeah.
But even
It's
after
an
they
easy
pick them,
choice.
they gotta say yes, right?
Yeah.
So that will
Yeah.
be
Because
interesting.
yeah,
Yes,
because if
or
the girls
what?
get to pick, if the girls get to pick, it'll be interesting because of those three couples. And the
Mhm.
other,
Yep.
so that's one. So Min Jun and Jae Suk, that's the other prediction. The other
Uh-huh.
one that I have a prediction is Sonic what was it? Eon? Son Eon? Eon? I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna call it
Yeah.
Eon. And and Minwoo, right? But also Gyori and Minwoo. So if the girls got to pick, those two are gonna be standing in front of Minwoo.
Ah.
That's why
Yeah.
I was like, it's more of like I think that's what's gonna happen. So that would pretty much put all 6 girls, right, to have a pair with someone. So the other 3, sadly, which is Wanik, which has no charisma. I'm sorry, dude.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Right.
Habin, which is my favorite. Like I think Habin should have matched up with somebody, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You didn't get nobody. And then Minkyu, which is, I'm also sorry, man. You're just too fucking friendly, bro. Those are the 3 that will be left behind in Inferno. Meanwhile, the guys,
Who do you think Minwoo will be with? Minwoo?
Minwoo will have Eon and Gyuri.
Mm.
Oh, Gyuri. Okay, yeah. I think Gyuri for sure with Minwoo then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if the girls get to pick, that's what's most likely what's gonna happen. And I think Minwoo will end up picking Eon, right?
And what about Jinsuk?
Jin Suk will have to pick Min Young because Min Young that's the only girl that like chose him, and then
Well,
the
he
other
can just walk
3
away.
girls,
Don't
yeah,
forget, they
True.
can
yeah, they
just
can
walk
walk
away
away.
You
on their
can
own.
say no. Because
Yeah.
originally he liked Gyuri, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't
No,
that his? Yeah, that was originally. But then
No.
he's been
no.
No, he liked Min Young.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that like Gyuri is Min Woo,
Okay,
but
that's
he
right.
chose
Min Young.
chose
And now
he-
Minji was trying to go after
Jin
Jinsuk.
Suk.
Yeah.
And then she switched over to Guanhe.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think
Quite
that's
the butterfly.
pretty much half of the girls is gonna choose only half of the guys.
Yep.
And then the other 3 guys have fucking nobody. And then the guys, it's mostly Minwoo and Guan Hee is gonna be having sit there and have to make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jin Suk doesn't really have a choice. He only has one, so it's not really much to choose. So,
Yeah.
and,
Right.
and that's what's gonna happen. I think Minwoo will pick Eon only because because Gyori is a bit too old for him, but even though he does like her, I think he only
Uh-huh.
likes her on a physical level. I don't think he likes her on a connection level
Mm-hmm.
because Eon talks to him a lot. Like they talk a lot, even though their timing is always off.
Yeah.
They finally got lined back up. Even though I'm kind of curious because I did see a part when she was crying, so I'm wondering if that was because the whole Giori thing, because he has not talked to Giori yet.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
This is true. This is true.
He hasn't talked to her yet, so I think that's what's gonna happen.
Can I tell you what I'm hoping? I'm hoping there's just a big old, like, unpredictable couple that gets together that you would never guess.
Yes.
That, you know, I want something like that to happen. Like, whatever. Let's just say it's like, hey, son, picking whoever, Jinsuk. I mean, just like something crazy. I want something totally crazy to happen when whoever has to pick whoever.
Yeah, Haeson's only other potential was Wanik, because that's the one she went to Paradise with.
Yeah,
but she also said they really didn't. They didn't really have chemistry together.
They didn't have chemistry.
She was very upfront about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, this is all about the Guanhe show.
Yes, that's what I think. All right, what other predictions you guys have? That's my prediction. I don't know about you guys.
No, I agree
I
with
think,
the yeah. Yuri, Minwoo, and
Eon.
Yeah, see Eon. Yeah. I think that is one of the three. They're gonna
That's the love triangle.
Yeah.
And who did you say would pick Wanik, or he would pick?
No,
anybody?
Yeah, Wanik will be by himself. Minkyu is gonna be by himself.
Yeah.
And Habin is gonna be by himself, which is
oh my gosh.
I think if the guys had to pick though, those three, if they had to pick, Wanik is definitely going to pick fucking Haesun.
You think so?
No, Wanik is gonna be.
Wanik is gonna pick either Haesun or Giori, but he already confessed to Giori, but Giori is not interested in him.
Oh, okay.
Wanik. Minkyu is definitely going to pick Giori. Minkyu.
Yeah, he's always liked her.
And then if it's Habin, okay, he's Mr. Five Candy. I don't fucking know who you're gonna pick, man. Five. I don't know how you got Five Candy. I don't. And the thing is, like, I never fucking see him talk to anybody.
Yeah. I think they just put him because he was mysterious. Like they don't know anything about him, but he also like made no effort to really talk to the other girls.
Yeah.
Habin. I don't know. If I had to think who Habin will pick, I'm pretty sure Habin will pick Giori.
Yeah.
Oh no, Habin. I already know who Habin will pick. That's easy. Actually, I just thought about that. He's going to pick Haejong. He's going to pick Haejong because that's the one he's going to Paradise with right now, and that's the only girl I'd ever seen him talk to. And on top of that, she's the only girl that he got a candy from, and she was the only girl who gave him a candy because she only could get one candy out.
Oh, that is true. That's true. That's true.
On he. But she gave it to Habin because Habin had all 5 candy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Habin got all 5.
Yeah, too.
But you know, if he didn't got drunk, who knows what would have happened? Do you guys ever watch that clip of when he got drunk? Oh my god, he was so bad.
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that clip of when he got drunk because they showed a little bit of him. Everyone was saying that he was very different after he got drunk. Yeah,
I need to see that for sure.
To look it up.
He's definitely a mystery. He definitely he's kind of just that fade in the background type of guy, like I said.
That's right. Yeah. And then the rest of the other people, they're too obvious.
Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I can't wait for the final episode. Like, I'm so ready for it. Like, I'm like, Tuesday, come on, because I'm really trying to watch this.
I don't even think I have to edit this episode much. I think I'm just gonna upload it just like this.
Yeah, I think so.
This is raw, unedited.
That's right.
We didn't say anything bad. Well, that had to be edited out.
Right.
Just give a warning for those who are not caught up.
Yeah. Right. If you're not caught up, don't listen.
personal opinions, right? Just
Yes.
these are just our personal opinions and predictions.
Yep.
And
This is what we think.
also, I just got a text from Rosalie who just noticed that she missed it now and she forgot. But Rosalie is here in spirit, just letting you know.
That's right. We love you, Rosalie.
Oh, and Anna's she also texted me back. She also says she missed all you girls too.
Aw.
Yeah.
Tell her we said hi.
Yes.
All
I
right.
miss her.
Well, okay. So with that being said, is there any more trash talking? Any final remarks you want to say to any of the cast members? Other than Meg, which would be like, fuck you, sir.
No, I was thinking about that.
Forget you, Guane.
Yeah, forget you, Guane. Actually, I hate all of you.
Red flag. Here's what I am wondering is what will next season be like? I mean, they had so many new things this season.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna do next season.
Yeah.
I hope they put Americans into it. That's all.
I like when they have a combination of Korean. Like, I would love to see Korean Americans and Koreans like
Yeah.
on Singles Inferno. So we have a combination.
Mhm.
Like, that would be really good because I think that would bring natural drama. Because if you're raised here in the U.S., it's way different.
And cultural differences too. Because
Yeah.
when
Major.
there's two dramatically cultural differences.
Yep.
Like,
because
I
Koreans
totally
are
agree.
so reserved. They're so reserved in a way and respectful.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, that's their culture. But if you put an American in there, be like, yo, what's up, baby girl? What's good, ABG?
Exactly.
Like,
That's right.
like, put like a fuckboy Kevin in there or something.
We're open to all here,
Yeah. Like, have you guys watched Love After Divorce?
Okay, I am going to
love
start that.
Okay.
I have that on my list and I really want to watch it. And I was like, we got to do an episode on that too.
Yes.
Because
No.
I haven't seen, I have to see it.
Yeah, when you guys said that, it just, there's no spoiler, by the way. I just love that because all of them they live in America. Like, they're Americanized,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just like more relatable in terms of like culture and like how they like deal with certain things.
Yeah, I got to see it. Okay, I'm glad you said that because I'm definitely going to watch that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna definitely watch it since you recommend it. Yeah. I've heard about it, but I'm gonna definitely watch it.
Yes, the most
Especially knowing now that they're here in the US. Like, that's that makes a difference to me.
I know there's other seasons before. The most recent season is the one that is the Asian. I think that was the first one they did was like Asian American, the most recent one. That's on
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if other seasons were in that, but I just saw that. I'm like, okay, let me watch this because I ran out of reality drama shows.
Yes.
Actually, really good. I'm like,
I need to watch something
divorce,
else.
but
Right.
I really like this. Like, I don't know. I think it was relatable. Just
Yeah.
that
I'm going to totally watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought it up because I have that on my list.
Watch it now. I have to sit here and watch something after my body is still sore from shoveling snow. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know. And I know I'll be
back for another episode.
Yep, that's right. Love After Divorce.
Make another episode after that. When me and Q get caught up, we'll make one.
That's right.
The Asian one though.
That's right.
It's in there, but I'll watch that.
Yeah, but you guys think that like them being too like polite, and I see that on, like the host people. I love that the hosts this season are more like, yo, Guan, he's a little bit like a sketch. Like, why he's doing that? I like that. Like, because the other seasons before, I feel like they were so polite. They were trying to make up, like, give them the benefit of a doubt all the time.
Yes.
They're just overly, like, polite. I feel like if there's, like, an Asian American or even an American host there, would be like, what the F?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Can we talk about the judges, the two women, the fashion styles are so different.
Yes, they are.
I was like,
the host is fucking funny.
The host. Yeah. It's like, you got the one with the short hair. She never wears makeup, but she has these extremely gaudy shoulder, like very closed dresses. The other one that looks like, kind of the model looking type. She's always got makeup on, very more risque, she's showing the half the belly hair, whatever. I'm like, the styles are extremely interesting and extremely different. And Yeah, the polka dots, like I was like, this, I can't get those polka dots. I could not stop thinking about it. Like, Q, focus on this. But
Yeah, I do
every
love
time they kept going there to the judges, I was like,
their outfits.
I can't.
They-
Big shoulders and polka dots.
That's when they asked me, like, "Oh, who's your favorite girl?" And then like, "What about the guy? Who's your favorite guy?" My friend asked me, and I told her like, "My favorite guy has to be Jin, the army one." She's like, "He's the host. He's still my favorite."
He's still my favorite.
Yeah, next my favorite. Yeah.
Yep, he looks good. I love his commentary.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "You can say that? I'm gonna use that next." And I was like, he was like, "I'm gonna use that."
He was breaking it down too. Like, he could see all the girls flirting.
Mhm.
He could see, like, when the guys, he's like, no, he doesn't really mean that, or something. Like, he was calling everything
He was
out.
calling like when he sees the girls do it, he's like, it's funny because when he watched the girls do it, he notices it. But when he's on the
Yes.
show, he doesn't notice it.
Yeah.
Yes, and he said that, he's like, is that what they did? Like, on the show. Yeah,
Really?
he's great.
He was like, "Well, that wink, man."
Yep.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "What wink?" And Jim was like, "That wink is powerful." And the pretty girl, she was like, "I'm gonna start taking notes down. This is all new to me."
So funny. I was
The other
like,
two guys-
okay,
the other
so
two
different.
guys- yeah, the other two guys are funny too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you can always tell that he's so the one that sits on the far right. You can always
Yeah.
tell he's like very stubborn when he
Yep.
picks and likes one person. Like,
Yes.
well, what
Yep.
if they're just doing this just because? Like,
Yeah.
like he's trying to defend him. He always trying to defend Guan He too. And that's
Yes,
why
he
so
is.
the girls
annoying.
hate him. It's funny because the girls hate him, right? And
Yeah.
he's always like,
Well,
he's
the
like,
short
"Oh."
hair is more discreet. Like, she's sometimes given benefit of the doubt, but the other host, I love her in this season.
Yes.
Because she's like, no, I straight up hate him. Like, ugh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're all like pointing it out that like this host hates Connie.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, good. I'm glad you're saying everything I'm thinking because I hate him too.
Yeah, I think there's way better interaction with the hosts this year, and I
Yeah.
think that helps out too.
Yeah.
You know, their commentary this year has been worth listening to.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen the part when Guan He was like, he's like, "So should we sleep together then?"
Yes, I saw
It skipped to the host. It skipped to the host. She was like, "She better not."
I was like, did she? And we don't know.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just
no,
woke up the
yeah,
next morning.
no,
And I was
yeah,
like,
no.
oh,
And
crap.
like you just see her going, smiling, and she just went like
Yep.
that, like she was thinking, cause all the other girls he always slept outside, but this was the one time he's like laying
Yep.
like this, like so.
He's like, I feel comfortable
Yeah.
around you, so
Yeah.
I'm okay. Are you like? I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Huh.
And that was good. I was like, okay, maybe that's a good sign. I don't know.
It's just not. It's not like Jintake from the other season when they
Yeah.
slept together and then the host was what does it say? Oh, they slept together. Oh God, now what I hit? Okay, they slept together and then Jintake. After that, when they slept together, it cut back to the host and the host was like, "Do we keep the camera rolling?" Like, this is a family show, you know, something like that. And we're like, oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, the lines are so blurred between what is a family show and
Mhm.
what is okay. Like, some of these Korean dramas and everything else, I'm like, listen, y'all can't make up your mind. Like,
Yeah.
figure it out. Like, why is this rated like this? Clearly they're having sex in this drama or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, or
It's Singles
whatever.
Inferno, come on.
I know. I'm like, this is just Singles Inferno.
Yeah, it's crazy that none of them are. Someone has to, but even though they sleep in separate rooms, but there's no fucking
I
way.
know. Something like, and I would love to see more behind the scenes, like clips or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
But also, too, I don't think there's any couples. I was looking it up. Are there any couples that stayed together from Singles Inferno? When I looked it up, they said there was only one couple.
Oh, really?
So all these couples don't stay together. At least when I searched it, like,
I searched,
yeah.
Who stayed together?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up again.
It's Jin Taek and the
It's Jo Yoon Jae and Cho Se Yoon from second season. That's what it's like. That's it. There is only one couple. It says from Singles Infernos, first two seasons who are still together. Yeah, that's it. One couple, which goes to tell you something. It's all fuck boy, fuck girl show.
it's all for entertainment.
It's all
But
for situationship. So
yeah,
if we just really keep it real, like it's basically like dating apps in real life.
it's like watching Tinder in real life.
Oh my
Tinder
God.
in real life. Yes,
Yes.
Tinder in real
Yes.
life.
Tinder in real life. And we
Yep,
we
that's a
just
great
have
way.
we have access to their DMs. That's
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's such a good way to say it. Yep, that's it.
but
That's hilarious.
uh, we all know that they're clout chasing. We all know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we ready to sign off?
Yep.
Okay, that's great. So let's do Meg Q. No, sorry, who was it? Was Q? Oh, Q, Megan, and me.
Okay. We ready now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. So it has been a super dope episode. First of all, you got to watch Singles Inferno. And then you got to watch our episode because we have a lot of very great insights to the Singles Inferno season 3 right now. But this is Q, the Blasian Badass. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to follow me at Q, the Blasian Badass, wherever it is on this screen. So, yes.
Thank you for watching or listening in on this episode. It was really fun. It's really interesting to hear everyone's perspective, and I get to release my anger. It's like therapy through this. So this is fun. My name is Meg's Dimple Life. You can follow me on Instagram. It'll be somewhere in here. I'll just put it down here. If you follow me, just say hi on one of my posts. Thank you so much.
Remember, listeners, the Integrate Podcast to always stay gray. That's it. That's all I got.